nature would have us conclude that there is a supernatural agency behind its existence. William Lane Craig says that the most plausible answer to the question of why something exists rather than nothing is that God exists. There have been philosophical and scientific arguments for the existence of God throughout history, namely, number one, the cosmological argument, which states that everything that exists has an explanation of its existence, either in the necessity of its own nature or in an external cause. Now, if the universe has an explanation of its existence, that explanation is God. The universe exists. Therefore, the universe has an explanation of its existence. Therefore, the explanation of the universe's existence is God. Secondly, the Kalam cosmological argument, based on the beginning of the universe, states that everything that begins to exist has a cause. The universe began to exist. Therefore, the universe has a cause. That cause of the universe is God, a timeless, spaceless, powerful, and personal immaterial being. Number three, the teleological argument from fine-tuning states that the fine-tuning of the universe is due to either physical necessity, chance, or design. It is not due to physical necessity or chance. Therefore, it is due to design. And if it is due to design, then there must be a designer. The designer is an intelligent being. Number four, the ontological argument from the possibility of God's existence to his actuality, which notes that it is possible that a maximally great being exists. And if it is possible that a maximally great being exists, then a maximally great being exists in some possible world. And if a maximally great being exists in some possible world, then it exists in every possible world. And if a maximally great being exists in every possible world, then it exists in the actual world. If a maximally great being exists in the actual world, then a maximally great being exists. Therefore, a maximally great being exists. So, why Jesus? Now, there is a Jewish understanding of the creation of the universe, and it knows that God, as an eternal immaterial being, cannot just interact with creation outside of a mediator. Philo, a Jewish scholar, employed the Logos narrative following Old Testament Jewish tradition to bridge this gap. The Logos is understood to be the creative power of the Godhead. Jewish scholarship knew it as the Memra of, or the Debar of Yahweh. The Memra is involved in and was understood to be an agent of creation. The Midrash notes that from the beginning with wisdom, the Memra of the Lord created and perfected the universe and the earth. The Midrash Rabbah in Genesis chapter 4, verse 3 to 5. Now, the New Testament writers followed this Jewish tradition as they were reconciling the subject of creation and the Godhead. In his prologue, John notes 5 important things about the Logos and God. Number 1, the Logos was in the beginning with God. Secondly, the Logos is distinct from God, or was with God. Number 3, the Logos is the same in essence with God. The Logos was God. Number 4, the Logos was actively involved in creation. Number 5, the Logos is a person and his name is Jesus. Now, Jesus Christ is the agent of creation. He is the mediator between the eternal immaterial God and the material finite universe. Jesus Christ and the Father had 2 distinct functions in creation, yet worked together to bring about the universe. All things came from God, and all things came through Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, our Creator.